Hello. This is the most spookiest action I could do. It's very spooky. I've got... Hello, everyone. How you doing? I'm just checking that everything's working and happy because last week I had a little bit of technical difficulty, but all is fine. Got little Mr. Skull here in the green glow of the cupboard. The cupboard? This isn't a cupboard. Shelving. And we have this little Munchkin pumpkin. This is a star. It's usually where the skull is, but it looks kind of like a scary star. And this week, because of how I've set up the camera, oh, that's fun. Let's just organise that. You can see the corner of my record player. So, bet you're loving that. It's fun stuff. There we go. That's the right introduction that I wanted. Don't know why they made a new one. That's strange. Hello, everyone. Hello, Katrina. Hello, Jameson. Hello, Carl. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Callum. Oh, hello to Turkey. Very spooky record player. Yes, I'm wearing spooky things, black, and trying to go for my Wednesday Adam look. Yes, tonight will be a shoehorn of things that have a vague connection to spooky things. We have some spooky songs of my own. For example, my only spooky named song, Spiders. And amongst others. Yeah, it'll be nice. I'm gonna start by asking you what spooky encounter you had this week. Yep. And I'm gonna play a song that I've connected to being a spook song, in that, bear with me, stay with me, Halloween fair, maybe a fair that you go to on Halloween. Would you go to a stall in which you throw things at fruit to not to win the fruit, but to do you win? Coconut Shy. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going with this. I'm going to sing Coconut Grove. But coconuts, somehow making them Halloweeny. So I'm going with the Coconut Shy thing. That's right, isn't it? Is that right? I didn't vet these with anyone. I just thought them up in my head and went, that's that. Fun. Yeah, I'm going to sing other songs and you can try and figure out what those connections are. There may not be one. It's all the fun and games of this of this. Yep. It's just like I've thought it through. That works, Katrina. During the October week, we found a whale skull on the beach. I would say that is a spooky encounter. Skulls. Spooky skulls. We can stretch this, doesn't have to be this week, it can just be what has been your most spookiest encounter. I've just realised obviously not many of us are having that many encounters at all. You can tell it's a very thought out question. That's exactly it, Callum. That was my thinking. Whenever I see a coconut, I think Halloween. Coconut Halloween. Right? Yeah? You with me on that, right? Uh-huh. Coconuts have everything to do with Halloween. You have pumpkins. You have coconuts. You know the two things you associate with one another. Pumpkin and coconut. Having said that, here's a fun fact. This does relate. Me and Vin had a hankering for a pumpkin-y soup, autumnal soup, and we got lots of lovely seasonal vegetables and put them in a pot, and sillily put a couple too many Scotch bonnets in there and made it completely inedible. But we saved it with coconut milk. There you go. That's this connection. It's a very specific personal connection. But now, whenever I will think of Halloween and autumnal things, I'm gonna think coconut cream. There you go. To be honest, actually, the majority of that soup is now in pots in my freezer because we don't know what to do with it. So any suggestions? Very welcome. Very welcome suggestions. Cool. Stop. Okay. That's very true, Carl. It may get spooky if a coconut falls on your head. True that. True that. No! Stop doing things without me wanting you to. Cool. Right. Here we go. It's really true how nothing matters. No mad world, no mad hatters. No one's pitching 'cause there ain't no batters in Coconut Grove. Don't bar the door, there's no one coming. The ocean's roar, dull the drumming of any city thoughts, a city wave. Ocean breeze is cooling my mind. The salty days are hers and mine to do what we wanna. Tonight we'll find a dune that's ours, and softly she'll speak the stars until sunup. It's all from having someone knowing just which way your head is blowing, who's always warm like in the morning in Coconut Grove. The ocean breeze cools my mind. The salty days are hers and mine to do what we wanna. Tonight we'll find a dune that's ours, and softly she'll speak the stars until sunup. It's really true how nothing matters. No mad world, no mad hatters. No one's bitching 'cause there ain't no batters in Coconut Grove. Thank you. Ba, 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 ba. Get yourself a cup of tea. Get yourself a cup of tea and get snuggled in. Get a blanket and other cozy things. I think I'm in a weird mood. I think the spooks have got me. That's what's happened. I'm annoyed about this. I'll do that way. There you go. That's fine. Oh, whenever I play, you can't see the little spooky head. Huh. Can't be having that. Spooky head gotta move. Come. This way. Spooky head doesn't have a name, and I got him from a pound shop a few years ago. Tell you, Halloween decorations are a good time to get some cool things. This little guy, he's cute. You're gonna live next to my dead grapes. Feast upon the grapes. Feast upon the blood of the dead grapes. And that is the way. This is the only way. Beware of the Scotch bonnet. Yeah, Vin. What we like. Thank you, everybody. This is very lovely. Thank you. I've gone for my Wednesday Adams vibes. I should have done my hair in plaits. Didn't think about that. Spook. Got little purple legs. I don't have orange legs. Purple legs. Hello, everybody. Hello, Becca. How are you? Ooh, Van, I feel like you'll have some, what did I say? What was the word I came up with? Some spooky encounters in life. I don't know why. I just feel like you're the type of person that would keep spooky encounters in your head and go, oh, that was a spooky one. Well, I have nowhere to go, so I could dress up for Halloween and then just be in the flat. My flatmate moves out that day, so that'd be fun. And then there's some moving men coming to take things away the next day. Maybe I should dress up to greet them at the door. That'd be great. Don't answer the door, just let it swing open. Have spooky music on. It's the day after though, so it's wrong, right? You're not meant to do that the day after. Oh, I'm so glad. It's perfect timing. We're gonna should we start the competition? So this week, this is not what you will be winning. This is me sketching what I'd like to create, because I was trying today to come up with something a little bit unusual. But this is a pumpkin patch. This is a little pumpkin patch. And this is what I will carry on creating. And you can win this when it is finished. Made by my hands and my brain. Little tiny cute pumpkins. Yes. Win this. Ta-da! All you have to do is share this stream wherever you want to and comment the word munchkin. Now, specifically munchkin, because that is the type of pumpkin that this is. This little fella. This is a munchkin pumpkin. They are meant mostly for decoration, which me and Vin learned after buying a couple and then tried to get into one, and it took a lot. They're very, very hard. Can you hear this? Very difficult, and even what is inside For soup, don't get much. So I saved this little guy. I went, no, let's not kill you. Let's keep you and be pretty, and you will live with me for as long as you live. And then I proceeded just recently, just in the past hour, to drop him multiple times on the floor because I was trying to balance him on my head for a picture take to advertise the live stream. So I do apologise. Oh, I've stabbed him. He's been stabbed. Oh, that must have been from the fall. Oh well, it makes it a bit spookier. He was going to be killed. He was going to be slaughtered for our benefit. We were going to feast upon his insides. But he's been saved and well loved until I dropped him. Yes. It is for Halloween. Trying to. Oh, hello, Kez. How are you? Gosh, it's been years. This is nice. Callum sent me a picture of this that I definitely should go and get and show you, because anyone else that wins a mandala or any other drawing, you've got this to live up to in the way that you display it. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to find it because it's fab. Well, that's yeah. This is it's really true how nothing matters. No mad world, no mad actors. No one's bitching 'cause there ain't no batters. Do a Team Bestel Halloween disco. Ooh, I like that. Hi, Claude. You won not last week, but the weeks before. Fish. You won the fish. It is in my drawer. I meant to send it to you straight away, but I meant to get in touch with you as well. So I do have your address. But yes, congratulations. You won a couple of weeks ago. Hang on, let's find this picture, Callum, because it's great. Can I save it? Yes, I can. And let's send it so I can put it on the stream. Yes, it is a prophecy. You will have spooky encounters. You will all, in the next few days, experience spooky encounters and know that it was prophesied by me and Munchkin the Pumpkin. This is a true, very true story. Very true story. It came to me via the ghouls and those goblins. I tend to get pumpkins in autumn and keep them as pets. I've had some last until June, but they had not been stabbed. Yes. I guess if you do stab a pet, they don't last very long. That was a horrible thing to say. But it is true. Stop laughing, Zoe. I wasn't expecting that to come out my mouth either. So that is the shock that I've experienced. Yes. Congratulations, everybody. That. Right, what am I doing? I'm finding this thing and I'm showing you. Nearly there. Right. It's definitely spooky, Van. Definitely spooky. Anyone had any ghostly experiences? Or interesting things happen in which they are unexplainable? Has that been a thing? You know what I'm going to play now? I'm going to play Spiders. I'm going to play you Spiders. My own song. Not about actual spiders, but the spiders of the metaphoric. blame the lies that are spun and the spiders that did it. The years of oppression that have just become habit. Oh, what a tangled web they weave. Oh, what we let ourselves believe. Blame the disease that we feed upon, perceived as prescription. This toxic decay promoting hate is such a wasted subscription. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Oh, what we let ourselves believe. Accusing the hungry of crimes committed by leeches on thrones, eating banquets a minute, convincing the ill that the passes replenish. Just set fire to the neighbors poorer than you. Tangled web they weave. Oh, we let ourselves believe. I blame the lies that are spun and the spiders that do it. For humanity is dead and they paid our lives for it. Thanks very much. Yeah, so I think this is a good time for me to tell you two things. One, if you would like to tip me for this evening, that would be very lovely, and you can do, and I'll throw that in the comments in a minute, but it should be floating around wherever you're watching this, either in the description or the post. But I have decided to stick with the same charity that I give a percentage of the tips as donations to, as last week, because they are working with things that are you can see happening. It's a really bad explanation. So it is. Let me throw this in the thing. That is a big old comment. So yes, Positive Action for Housing are helping asylum seekers to, well, they're helping support them to find housing and get themselves on their feet. Because if we're going to talk about scary things, this is a true atrocity to be haunted by. That this is something that, I don't know, I feel like at what point do we just all agree that all humans shouldn't be treated badly, and that the majority of atrocities that humans create are perpetuated by how we treat other people? Anyway, that is what truly scares me. So I felt good sending a chunk of money to them at the beginning of this week, and I would like to do it again. So yes, if you would like to support me in my music, thank you very much. You can do that by sharing the stream or following me or liking this page. You can also do it by tipping me, which is very lovely, and as I said, a percentage of the tips that you send I will donate to Positive Action for Housing, and specifically the project that they're doing, Humans of Glasgow, which is helping asylum seekers that have come to Glasgow. There's been a lot of stuff in the news about asylum seekers in hotels in Glasgow at the moment, which I won't go into because I don't have enough information to tell you off the top of my head, but it is all available on the internet. Yes. So, yeah, we can all help one another. Cool. Okay, so this is cool. So I do a little bit of sync work, which is where you write songs and then send them to places and the product placed them. Yes, Samsung. I didn't know it was in the Samsung Galaxy phone advert, so that's pretty cool. The last one that I saw, it was the new Samsung TV frame. So that's cool. Thanks for telling me that. Yeah, that song is called. If it's the same one, I'm not actually quite sure. I don't know which one that is. I haven't had an email about it, but I think one of them was called Fractured. And it's a bit creepy, but it's super. It's just another stream of income. Hello and welcome to musicians in the 21st century. It's a good way to just get a lot of creative juices out and put it into something that doesn't sound like anything else that I would usually do for myself. Yeah, it's interesting to write for stuff like that because there's a specific like guide that they want you to create, or the vibe that they want you to have. So that particular song isn't close to my heart in any way. It's just a bunch of words that I felt fit together and created an image. But it was good fun. It's good fun to write like that sometimes. Yeah, I really should come up with a pseudonym for these things. But I'm glad that you found me that way, and I hope that you like the other stuff that I do. I know that's a bit different. No, that never happened. Shh. I worked in a pub, and on Christmas Day, when I had to go to the cellar, all the hairs stood up on my neck, and it felt like something was down there. The cellar dated from 1777, and the canal alongside was built. The top of the pub was rebuilt in the 1920s. That's fascinating. Ooh, spooky encounters. I'm liking it. The only spooky encounters I had is when I went on a ghost walk in Edinburgh when I was in primary 7. And it turns out they were all just people in masks and things. But it did very much scare me. Very scary. Zoedenim. I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. The frame that Callum sent. Yes. So, for all of you for everyone that wins a mandala, I expect this care to go into the framing of said mandala. Look at that. What is that? It's mad. I love it. It's really, really cool. I like it a lot, so I had to take a break to sip the juice of the grapes that has been murdered. I don't know how to make things spooky. This is me making it spoopy. Which is a cute spook. Could try and convince one of the cats to come in, but I doubt it. I think they'll be very comfortable. Cool. I'm gonna sing another song that isn't mine. This was a cover that I did a little while ago. It was suggested by my flatmate. The version on YouTube is better because there's some really cool harmonies on it. Yes, I'm just gonna twist the microphone so I can place that because I don't know it amazingly well. But yeah, this is the Cranberries with Zombie, but my version in the most respectful way that I can do it. Yes. you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they're fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they're crying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. In your head, what's in your head? Zombie, zombie, zombie. Another brother's breaking heart is taking over. The violence causes silence. We must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they're dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. In your head, what's in your head? Zombie, zombie, zombie. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. In your head, what's in your head? Zombie, zombie, zombie. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That was for you, Claude, then. The game is afoot. That is it now. The bar has been raised. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, thanks everyone. This is really nice. Did you go and see that Buried Street on Southbridge Vault in Edinburgh? I've always wanted to see it. I don't remember much. I was a small person. But it was pretty creepy. There was a lot about Burke and Hare. It's an old folk song I used to sing when I was little. Up the close and in the stair, button bend me Burke and Hare. Burke's the butcher, Hare's the thief, knocks the boy who buys the beef. Hurried in the castle fine, look before and look behind. Ba da ba la 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 la. It's really eerie. Up the close and in the stairs, button bend me Burke and Hare. Gotta sing it with a really bad Scottish accent, Zoe. Oops. Oops. Cool. I was gonna tell you something. I've completely forgotten now. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Ooh, what is Becca saying? As a kid, I was bashing the keys of an old piano in a holiday house, and when I was walking away, I heard someone play a chord. Could have been just the keys relaxing. No, it was the piano ghost, I think. Definitely. It's the ghost of the piano. Probably hadn't been played in a while, and you just awakened it, till it possessed the piano again. I like that. That's good. That's good. I don't know where my chat's gone this week. I think I'm all over the place. Do apologise. I'm going to sing some more songs to make me feel better. Do you fancy Clockwork? Decided to go with Clockwork because Vin had a story of a haunted music box, and Clockwork is creepy in itself, in that there's a little mannequin stuck inside it. And all the metaphors that go with that. But yes, I'll wind up this little imaginary music box and I'll put it here. Beware. Don't get sucked into it. Or you may be the mannequin that lives inside until you are freed. This is Clockwork from Transients. Spinning in her prison, locked away but brought out to play over and over again, over and over again. Every time she closes her eyes, she sees a world where she's as free as a bird. Yet in her dreams, as mad as it seems, she still twists and turns for that music she earns. What if it floods inside? Could she fight against the tide, or would the waves capsize her tortured mind? Can she find safe land, risk it all that she has, just to tip her hat to the fairy land? Or would she cry red tears? Do 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 da 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 do 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 do. A swallow calls her lady and hopes that she will break free, finds the strength to rip apart the cage he placed as the lid to reality. Hands so soft and tender, reaching out for a solid structure, as her balance crumbles and wavers. Will the notes forgive and save her? What if it floods inside? Could she fight against the tide, or would the waves capsize her she finds safe and risk it all that she had just to tip her hat to the ferryman? Or would she cry her soul is glowing faintly. The sun taunts her earthbound body as it floods inside. She fights against the tide, but the waves capsize her tortured mind. There is no safe land. She's risked all that she had just to tip her hat to the ferryman. Clockwork mechanism. She's crying in her prison, locked inside, lost in the night. She drips her life away. Do 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 da 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 do 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 da 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 do 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 da 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 do 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 do. Thanks. Oh, thank you very much, Tom. That's very sweet. And thank you, Claude. That's also very lovely. Thank you. Oh. Ooh. Dad's got a story. My dad was an artist and loved painting with oils, which have a very particular and unique smell. One day, many years after he died, in the doorway to the room he used as a studio, and just for a few minutes, there was a powerful odour of those oil paints. Oh, Dad, you know who told me that? That's really nice. I like that. I wonder if that's just an intense memory, or whether that's what people feel ghosts are. Very intense memories. Or just a presence. I like that. That's a really nice story, Dad. Thank you. Thanks, Finn. I have a new song, which is called Witchy. So you're gonna get it. You're gonna get all the witchiness. It really is. It really is. Oh, favourite sweet as a child, if we're talking Halloween. I have a Halloween story, actually, specifically for anyone that is Scottish. can appreciate this. If not, you can also marvel at this interesting thing that I discovered. So it was my first Halloween in Scotland. I moved when I was 8, so I had not experienced guising. I also lived on the outskirts of a village. I had lived on the outskirts of a village just outside of Liverpool. So I hadn't really experienced trick-or-treating either. So that was kind of, I'd seen like the Americanized version of whatever Halloween was on TV and thought, oh, okay, that's what it's meant to be, but hadn't actually had it myself really growing up in Liverpool. So it's nice to do something on Halloween. Guising, which is a different thing. So it's not like you go to knock on somebody's door and say trick or treat and they go, they'll give you a treat. Because in Liverpool it'd be trick or treat, give us something to eat or we'll egg your house type vibe. So it's a lot nicer in Scotland in that you have this lovely thing called guising, in which you'll go with a kind of vibe, but you got to earn your treats. You got to do a song or a poem or a joke, or a dance. And so I sang. Me and my friend Emma, we sang. And Emma had a really big still does, has a very big extended family. So I was very lucky to hitch a guising ride with them, and I went around all of their family members, and we sang our little songs and got treats. A lot of mint imperials, which is an interesting thing I also hadn't experienced much of, but seems to be the go-to sweet of Emma's family. But we got back to our lovely neighbours, and so I had a bag full of mint imperials and peanuts, some monkey nuts, which is a Scottish thing, and I haven't heard of it anywhere else, and I hadn't experienced it before, so it was a bit strange to be given loads of peanuts in their cases as part of a Halloween thing, and I don't understand where it comes from. I think I've asked people and they aren't sure either, so if you know the monkey nut tradition and where that comes from, please do tell me. So on that basis, right, went to lovely Nancy and John, and they gave me a bag, and I was in the car in the dark, driving down our lane because we lived on a farm. Driving down the lane, and in the dark I'm rummaging through and going, I've got a lot of peanuts. I've also got a weird stick of cheese, which I just took as a Scottish thing. You just get, oh right, this is a Scottish thing. You get a load of monkey nuts and then a little individually wrapped piece of cheese. It wasn't until I got home that it was tablet, which is again a Scottish thing, but there's me with my little packed lunches, knowing my individually wrapped pieces of cheese and thinking, giving Scotland a bad rep for all the stereotypes of using cheese on everything. Do apologise. I was being part of the I was about to say conspiracy. Yes, Scotland's cheese conspiracy. Katrina said it's a weird thing to give, so I am glad that it's not just me. Could have just been one of those, this is the only sweets I've got in the house. Wouldn't be surprised. Hello, are you all still there? Come back and say hello. I'm sorry about that. I think my internet just wanted to switch over to one that was more stable. Are we back? Are we still up and running? Hello. Hello. Oh, it's the gremlins. It's the gremlins and the goblins and the ghouls infiltrating. Cool. So this cool. So this is a song that just arrived and said, hello, there is a witch that lives on a cliff that you need to sing about. Hello. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, cool. You're all back. Yay. Hello, guys. I will sing. Very spooky. Very spooky. Yes. So, witchy song. I'll sing it. This will be on the new thing. Which gremlins are quite Halloweeny. They knew they were coming. They were here to stay. While I do this, I'm just going to say thank you to all of last week's tippers who are all very lovely. Your names will be swishing across the bottom. Hello, Paul. How you doing? Let's get a little bit spook. Only I would rise just like my shower steam in winter time, but I feel like the condensation dripping down the newly painted wall. If only like a cup of tea I'd comfort your catastrophes, but I feel like a pot forgotten, steeping by the kitchen sink, steeping by the kitchen sink, steeping by the kitchen sink, steeping by the kitchen. Is a hedge-dwelling witch with a limp. On pink moon she passes my window and laughs at my dubious use of kitchen utensils. Every now and then she would catch a reflection distorted and mirrored back from my fridge. Sometimes she'd cackle and moments would pass till she'd stumble around to her late train connection. I've asked her to meet me downstairs for a drink, but she'd coyly decline to tend to her business. And though she is hidden by mist on the hillside, her earthy aroma casts lies on the wind. Often I found myself writhing at night to her soft melodies, like a worm in my ear. And yet in this soliloquy, embellishing fragility, the ego's shadow taunts creation, smirks cadence of surplus words. Thank you. That was a lesson in me not reading the comments whilst I play. There's a whole other language going on. I don't know what's going on. That's fun. Oh, wine and cheese time. That is actually coming to the end of the show. I'll sing you a couple more songs. Just a couple. Yeah, I like my little witchy song. It's good fun. I'm looking forward to doing all the instrumentation and things on it, which would be cool. Oh, that's really lovely. Thank you, Aisha. Is that right? Is that how I'm saying your name? Hello, Wendy. Thank you. Thanks, guys. This is really sweet. And to all the people speaking a language I don't understand, thank you and hello. Thanks very much. Cool, sweet. I'm gonna sing a couple more songs for you, and that'll be it for the witchy evening, for the spooktastic stream. Did we come up with a name for this guy? Do you want to name him? Come up with something? Do you fancy a bit of Dusty Springfield? But Zoified slightly. I'm gonna say yeah. Let me go back to where I need to be. I'm trying to think if I've had any spooky encounters. Not that I know of. Or not that I know of, that's a weird thing to say. Not that I can remember off the top of my head. Cool. Yay, I'm glad. Sam the Skull. I tried Google translating that conversation. Oh, thank you. Fred. Oh, he still has spiders as name. And Will Martin, you can rewatch this stream. That was one of the first songs I sang before the gremlins came and appeared and made things spooky. Jack is in Jack Skellington, or Skellington Jack. That's a good one. Sam the Skull. Archibald, that's great. I don't think I could do that as the last name of one of my new managers. I'd feel bad calling it Archibald. That I like. I'll take that. Thank you, kind people. I also like my hair. There has been no dead flies tonight. Yes, so far. None. Of the spookiest evenings, nothing drowned. Nothing drowned, but the many grapes were murdered for me to drink their blood. Loving Torquil. Torquil the Skull. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm liking this. Cool. Let's do a little bit of Dusty. Let's go a little bit Dusty. But before I do that, I'm gonna throw in do bop do bop do bop ba do bop do bop do bop ba. In the cool of the evening, everything was good. Ichabod, that is a fab name, Becca. I like that. Oh, I will. I'll check that out, Stephen. I'll throw that up on the screen if other people know it. Right, fab. So obviously I'm going to sing this. And then I was going to sing River Ego, but seeing as I rambled for the first 20 minutes of this, do you want an encore? If you want an encore, you need to get it in now. Tell me, what song of mine would you like to hear me play before River Ego? Because I have to finish on River Ego. That's just how it goes, isn't it? That's how it goes. Cool, let's get a bit spooky with Dusty. Cool of the evening when everything is getting kinda groovy, you call me up and ask me would I like to go with you and see a movie. First to say no, I got some plans for tonight, but then I stop and I say alright. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little boy like you. You always keep me guessing and never seem to know what you were thinking. And if a girl looks at you, it's for sure your little eye'll be winking. I get confused and never know where I stand, and then you smile and hold my hand. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little boy like you. Spooky. If you decide someday to stop this little game that you're playing, I'm gonna tell you all the things my heart's been dying to be saying. Just like a ghost, you've been a haunting my dreams, and now I know it's not what you seem. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little boy like you. Spooky. 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 Oh, dragons, murder mermaids. Oh, thank you. I will take that compliment. Oh, okay, I think it's looking like a dragon's. Did you know that Z in Scottish names is actually an obsolete letter called the yoch? Is that with a ch? Yoch. That makes a Y sound. That's why Culane is spelled Culane. Ah, that's fun. Murder mermaids. Creepy murder mermaids. Or dragons. I haven't played dragons in a while. Excuse the bit of the buzz that you'll get in a second. We shall dragon it. If you decide someday to stop this little game that you're playing, the girl looks at you, your little eye'll be winking. Oh, making a mess of this. Cool. Let's get dragony. Okay, so this is for everybody that suggested dragons. We've got Becca, Stephen, my dad, That's it. Cool. I think this is one of my mum's favourite songs as well. So this is for you, Mum. Hello, Percy. I do apologise. I'm 2 songs from the end, but you can still join in. I also thanked you on screen for tipping me last week, so thank you in person. In person. No cheese has been had today. Wait, that is a lie. I had the cheese that I had last week. I had that on a bit of toast with some butter. Ooh, very good, like a spread. I've been enjoying it. It's very nearly finished. Made it last the whole week. Dragons. In the spare room under the window is a castle with a drawbridge and 3 turrets and a moat. In the spare room underneath the window lives a dragon, breathing fire, casting shadows, but alone. He begins to dream of friends of old, imagining the scales, the spikes, the wings unfold to dance with him through darkened skies wrapped in starry nights. In the spare room, the sun is setting on the horizon as the dragon paces round his empty home. In the silence of the night inside the castle, a single tear can be heard fall. He begins to dream of friends to hold, imagining the scales, the spikes, the wings unfold to dance across darkened skies with their tails entwined. In the spare room, dawn is breaking on the castle as the dragon wakes to find another soul. Oh, she's glowing and she smells just like the dragon, hint of sulphur, but mostly cinnamon and clove. He begins to dream that there is hope, embracing all her scales and spikes, the wings unfold to dance across the clear blue sky with their hearts on fire. And her wings unfold just like his own, and her heart burns just as bright, and she dances like she's always known, too perfect to be right. He begins to realize what's true, watching as her scales and spikes fade into clouds and sea and birds till she's gone from view as the sun sets too. In the spare room underneath the window lives a dragon, breathing fire, casting shadows, but alone. Thank you. Had a weird earth buzz during that. Thanks very much, everyone. Oh, hi Kyle, how you doing? Need to get this uke checked out. I think it needs a doctor. Oh. And so we have come to the very near end, and I've gone over a little bit. And I was gonna just finish with Vertigo, but you know what? I'll play Tale of the Sea as well for fun, because I like this song. Yes. Oh, thanks everyone. Cool. Some murder sirens for the people. Thank you very much. I will take that. Cool. So this is called Tale of the Sea. In case you are new. Oh, Halloween gremlins are in, Becca. Focus on my face, camera. Cool. We'll get some sirens. Got a lot of mythical creatures in my songs, haven't I? Anyway, sirens and then a little bit of river. Yeah. Sailing by moonlight, a ship rode the waves in a dark sea. Oh, beware of thee. Chorus of voices so delicate, singing in harmony, proclaiming love for thee. Sailors who heard this were transfixed, were drowned in their quest to see where this beauty rose from the depths with a vengeance for men, but encountered the most beautiful daughter of Eve. wonder they'd fallen in love, this woman of the sea and the slave she called Eve, with no reason to stay, so she stole her away, broke her pact at the sea, for a man they would be. So they lived in the trees on a cliff, singing sweet melodies of their cares they'd set free, until one fateful night he was found by the ice, heart broken into three. The woman threw herself to the sea. Thank you. I had fun with that. That was good. This is a great question asked by my father. How did you discover this stream? Was it through me? Was it through someone else? Go on, Doberman. Say it was them. They made me. Found out by them. Tickle forced into watching my streams, and then you got hooked on it like a... Is that Munchausen syndrome, in which you... No, that's not the other one. The other one, Stockholm. That's where we go. That's where we go. It's not where we go. Murder mermaids. Yeah, and loads of sea. Really? Is that how you discovered it? Never have known. Oh, fab. Right. This is the end, lovely people. It's the end. Friend of mine. It's from you. The gremlins made me. It's the end, old friend of mine. You saw me on Hawaii Music Supply. That's really cool, Claude. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you came from that. That's really cool. I discovered you when you played at a friend's wedding. What? Oh, that's fun. I know which wedding that was. That's nice. I like that. I think I listened to Shadows and wanted to learn who owned that beautiful voice. Oh, thank you. Shadows is another one of my sync songs. Maybe I shouldn't have a pseudonym. Maybe this is good. Thank you, everyone. It's nice to meet you all. I'm glad that you've stayed with me for this evening, and I hope you've had a lovely time. And as usual, I will be here, same time, same place, next week. I've been me, you have been lovely. I'm going to finish off with River Ego, and then eat some pizza. As per usual on a Wednesday night. It's become a tradition now. Pizza on Wednesdays. La la la. It's the pizza song. Oh, Kim, I didn't know you were on. Hello, how you doing? That was one of my first gigs. Mill sessions as in like when I was supporting Susie, or mill sessions as in... No, it must have been Susie's gig that I met you. I think so. I think it was. Yeah. All started with the Transients album launch, the Voodoo Rooms. Ooh. A few years ago now. Right, just have it now. Kim was there at my first ever professional gig. That was the beginning of this music career. So, Kim, it's been 9 years. Thanks for sticking around. Kim plays bouzouki really well and was in a fab band that I supported and played with at many festivals. Oh, you're all very lovely. Thank you, guys. Cool. So this is River Ego. This is the finale. Yeah, which will be on the new thing when that happens. Cool. Thanks for sticking around with me and being here throughout everything. 20-second live stream. That's mad. That's mad. Token Pint album launch. Oh, this is all... Oh, my back. This is all good stuff. Nice. Oh, thanks for all the support. I really do appreciate it. I know I say this every week, but it does give me a purpose. So, thank you. Well, Carl, if this is one of your favourites, I shall dedicate it to you. This week, Carl, this River Ego version is for you. Empathetic noise, lost in a stream of self-consciousness, mirror in a storm, caught by the eye of self-reflection. Wherever you go, River Ego. Wander with the rain. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. I do apologise. Totally zoned out then. That's great. Right. I'm going to start again. Which I never do, but anyway. It's a very weird mood. My brain's all over the place. Anywho, right. You've all been lovely. Final song. And then pizza. Empathetic noise, lost in a stream of self-consciousness, mirror in a storm, caught by the eye of self-reflection. self-acceptance. Wherever you go, wherever you go, wander with the rain, slumbering blind in self-delusion, apologetic noise, swamped in a flood of self-destruction, conception, confession, expression, deception, obsession, righteousness, existence. Wherever you go, wherever you go, wherever you go, with Harry go. Thank you very much. Oh, Chris, it's very lovely that you're watching. Thank you very much. Hope you and June are doing well. This has been a lovely evening, everyone. Thank you very much. This is really nice. All these comments. I wasn't expecting a bunch of stuff like this. I like this. From Wendy saying, bought my first single. Was that 35 missed calls? It's crazy. It was a long time ago, man. What transients from eating in a pub? Nice. Being the cool auntie is all I aspire to. I also use Zoe to trick my niece into thinking I'm cool. Oh, nice. Pizza brain. That's what I had there. My recording engineer showed me a Hawaii session of Kamusivi for the recording technique because I'm quite like you. Oh, sorry, that's really nice. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, all the hauntedness coming out. That's what it is. It's been a Zoe witching hour and a half-ish. What Wednesdays are for? Thank you. Zoe's witching hour. Thank you, everybody. Happy Halloween, everyone. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know where that wolf note came from, but it wanted out. The wolves wanted it out of me. Yeah, you've all been lovely, and I really appreciate all the support that you give me, and Thank you. Yes, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, a wonderful rest of your week, and a wonderful rest of your October. Crazy, innit? End of October. What an odd year. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. It's been lovely to sing at you, as always. Thanks for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And now I shall turn off the camera and just be by myself in a room. Which is what I am currently, but I feel like I'm with you, so it's nice. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Yeah. I'll see you all very soon. Take care of yourselves. Don't get eaten by ghouls or tickled by spiders. I can pause my world, but the ghosts keep creaking the floorboards in my chapel. Yeah. Look after one another, look after yourselves, and yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks, Finn. Cool. Au revoir. Bonne nuit.